I am Soni Kumari from ABES Engineering College, Ghaziabad. Today I will be taking sessions on topic if statement that is part of Unit 2. So let's start. These are the topics which we will be covering in this session. Introduction. Here we will see what is if statement, and then we will try to understand if statement with the help of diagram, that is a flowchart. Next, we will see what is the rule of writing if statement in Python language. And then we will try to understand if statement with day-to-day example. And then I will give you some exercise questions so you can have better understanding. Now, in previous chapter, you must have studied, that is in Unit 1, you must have studied the concept of identifiers, variables, expressions, and operators. So these are the basic concepts which have been already covered in Unit 1. If you don't have concept, I will suggest you, please try to understand these topics from Unit 1, previous lectures. Then you will have better understanding for this. Now, a program's control flow is the order in which the program code executes. The control flow of Python program will be regulated by conditional statements like conditional statements or iteration statements. They are like if statement, if else, and iteration statements like loop statements like for loop. In this session, we will be talking about conditional statements, and that also specifically we will be talking about if statement. Now, we have simple if statement. Simple if statement or if statements, both are same thing. If statements tries to find out whether the given conditions is true or false, and mark this, if condition is true, if and only if condition is true, then the statement or code will be executed. Otherwise, it is, if the condition is false, it will not be executed. So there are 2 points you should know, that how if statement works. If statement will try to find whether the condition is true. So if the condition is true, then only statement will be executed. This we will understand with the help of flowchart. Now, we will start our program, and once we have started, after that, we will check whether the given condition is true or false. If the condition is true, then only the statement or body of if is executed. If the condition is false, then you can see that this part has not been executed. So, in case of if statement, the body of if is executed only if the condition is true. And in case if it is false, the body of if will not be executed, and the statement after the body of if will be executed, and the process terminates. So this is how your if statement works. Now we will see that what is the rule of writing if statement in Python language. That is, in other words, we can say what is the syntax of if statement. So there are 3 things you should know. That first you write if statement, if keyword, and it should be written in a small letter, because as we know that Python is case sensitive. So it should be written in this way only. And after that we have parenthesis bracket, and in bracket we write conditional expressions. That means the expression which needs to be tested. And then at the end of the line we write colon. After that, we write the statement which needs to be executed if the condition is true. And the next point you should know that you must follow the indentation. You must have studied this in previous sessions also. So there are 4 things which you should know while writing if statement. That is, you will use if keyword, Then within bracket, you will write the conditional expression. That means the condition which needs to be tested. And then at the end, you will write colon. After that, you will follow the indentations and whatever statements you want to be executed. If the condition is true, it will be written here. And if you don't follow the indentation, it will throw an indentation error. So these are the 4 points which you should keep in mind while if you are writing if statement. Now we will try to understand one example with the how if statement will be helpful in this case. Like here the question is asking that you have to print whether the given number is even or not. So what are even number? Even number like 2, 4, 6. These are even number. Why? Because when you divide these numbers by 2, you will get remainder 0. So these are your even number. Now, if I will say like 3, 5, 7, 9. So these are your odd numbers. Why? Or you can say these are not even number. Why? Because when you divide it by 2, the remainder will not be 0. In this case, what happened? The remainder will be 1. So this is the concept of odd number and even number. You might be knowing this. Now we will see how we can write same things with the help of programs in Python, and that also using if statement. So at first we have initialized number as n equals to 10. Sorry, n equals to 10. And now we have used if keyword, what I suggested right now. Now within bracket, parenthesis bracket, I am checking the conditions that the number modulo by 2 equals to 0. What does modulo do? Modulo give you remainder when it is divided by any number. The modulo give you remainders. So if the remainder is 0, that means the condition is true, then only this statement will be executed. And what is that? And is an even number. If the condition is not true, then this part will not be executed. You will not get anything in case of this program if the your number is not even. Like if you write n equals to 11, so you can see that here 11, sorry, here 11 is not even number. So when you will check this, so the remainder will be 1. So the condition becomes false. So if the this part is executed only if the condition is true. But in case when we are talking about n equals to 11, our condition gets false. So nothing will be executed. I hope this example is clear to you. You can have a look. You can see this program for a second. Now we will see next program. That is you write a program to increment a number if it is positive. It means what is it is saying? If the number is positive, then you have to increment it. If the number is positive, positive means if the number is greater than 0, then you have to increase it by 1. Now, how we will do this? With the help of if statement. Initially, we have initialized number x is equals to 10. And of course, it is your positive number. Now, we will check and we will use the if statement. We have used keyword if. And now we are checking the conditions that if the given number is greater than 0, that means yes, it is positive. Then if the condition is true, this statement is executed, and you must have observed that we have followed the indentation here. We have followed the indentation and your print statement is executed. That means your incremented value, that is 11, has been executed. What would happen if the number would have been like x is equals to -5? In this scenario, what would happen when it would have checked, it would have found that the number is not greater than 0, that means condition is false. In that case, this statement will not be executed in case of negative. I hope this program is clear to you. You can have a look so that you can have a better understanding. Now, these are the practice exercises questions for you. First is your write a program to check if the given year is leap year or not. And second is your to check whether the input number is odd. So practice these questions on execute it. Then you will understand the if statement more clearly. These are the references. Thank you for watching my video.